Well, hello folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. Today, we in the kitchen again. And what we're gonna do? Hey, we're gonna roll some dumplings. Chicken and dumplings cooked the Old Fisherman way. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. We got a rolling pan. We got flour. And we got a pan. And I'm gonna go over here to the refrigerator and we're gonna pull out high-dollar eggs. Eggs has become a fortune anymore, folks. Now here's what I got. My recipe, which is my mama's recipe, for every egg, 1 cup of flour. We take 3 eggs, 3 cups of flour, and dump it in this pan right there. Then what we do is we break the 3 eggs into the pan, just like so. 3 eggs in the pan. Hard to say, that's $1.50 worth of eggs, ain't it? 3 of them. That's about what they cost now. All right. Once we get that done, we're gonna walk over here and get us a wood spoon. And some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, wood spoon. All right, at this point, we put salt and pepper in there with it. If you got a little Worcestershire, that'll work too. I don't have any. Thought I had some. All right. You take and mix all of it up together. The eggs and the 3 eggs, 1 egg per cup. The 3 cups of flour. So that means 3 eggs. You mix it around real as much as you can. Just keep stirring till it mixes. You can add the chicken juice, which is the best way. We might just get this in here, blend it together, and when the chicken quits cooking, we'll pour some chicken juice in for a little liquid. We can use water or you can use carnation milk. But I like the chicken juice. I like a little Worcestershire. I thought I had some, but I didn't. All right, that's ready to go. We got a chicken over here cooking in a pressure cooker. Takes about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. When we get it out, we're gonna pick the chicken off the bone in some pans, is what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna get some paper, parchment paper, and put across there. Or if you got freezer paper, you lay it across there, and we're gonna roll our dumplings. We get them to the right consistency, make a ball out of it, put it on there, and roll dumplings out. Then we're gonna cut it with a pizza cutter. We'll be right back with you. All right, folks, our chicken is done. What we're gonna do now, you see all that good juice in there? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put it in a pan right here. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna get something to pick it up and put it in that pan with, basically. Let's see if we can get it in there without making a mess. We pressure cook that joker for about an hour and it's falling apart, and that's where you want it, right there, falling apart. I mean, it's really falling apart. Once we get it out here, we're gonna let it cool. We're gonna scoop it out with in this fashion, I guess. We're gonna let it cool, and then we're gonna pick the meat off the bones. Look at that breast falling apart. You got to be careful with a pressure cooker though. Once it starts spewing, you got to turn it down low. You don't want it to get too much pressure and blow up, and it will blow up. I've had some problems before. But all that good juice in there mixed in, and what we do is we let this cool, And we're gonna take some of this chicken juice, I call it, and we're going to add it to our dumplings to get it to the right consistency to roll them. Is what we're gonna do. All right, that looks like it's pretty done, pretty well. Now we're gonna let that sit there and cool. We're gonna go over here and get our mixture, and we're gonna put a little juice, a little liquid in it. It's too dry right now. I don't know, sometimes about 2 scoops maybe. And then we're gonna mix it up. Gonna take it and just mix all that up. And if we get it too much, then we can add a little flour to it. We'll mix it up, blend it together to where we can roll them out. And unfortunately, after you get it mixed, you basically got to do it with your hands. It looks like we got a little too much juice right now. We'll have to put a little bit more flour to bring it back up. Well, I've still got some in the bottom here. Just takes a little mixing. I'm doing all this while my video's on TV back there, y'all. I hadn't been fishing in a week because my boat got hit. I know by now y'all probably be unheard about it. Little girl just got a beginner's permit, and her daddy was letting her drive to school. And Lord have mercy, she pulled right out in front of me. I don't know how they didn't see me. I swerved, but I can tell you, I missed him. It would have been bad if I'd have hit him, because I'd have hit right in his door, and it'd been terrible. But I swerved and missed her with the truck, and she hit my boat. But I think it would have been all good, but she got all confused and mashed on the gas and rooted right on into my boat, and that was not good. But I put a little too much liquid in this. All right, folks, we've mixed it up. We got our ball of dough with the eggs in it, and we're trying to get it all mixed up, kind of like making bread, to be honest with you. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it in a ball all mixed up, and we're gonna roll it. Roll it out like this. We got some, I'll show you what we got down here. We got freezer paper. See the freezer paper? It's good for rolling on dumplings and stuff. And we're just gonna roll these dumplings out, thin as we can get them. It's a little loose, but I think we can make it work. Chicken and dumplings, Old Fisherman style, my mama's way. When I was a kid, and I'm still copying it. I watched how she done it. 1 egg per cup of flour. Now, one thing I didn't do that I should have done, it pays to put flour down on this paper because it's gonna stick, see that? But it ain't too bad. Okay, we got them mashed out. Now, we're gonna take, what? A pizza cutter. And we're gonna cut up through there like this. See that? Just like that. The Old Fisherman can cook and fish. And then we're gonna do this right here. We're gonna make little squares out of them. They ain't real equal. My aim ain't good today. All right, once we get it checkerboard out and little dumplings, all right, we got the dumplings cut up, the chicken is cooling, the juice is ready. What we do at this point, we set this juice back on the stove, right over here. And we're gonna turn it, we're gonna turn the heat back on. We're gonna get it hot. And as I am picking off the meat, we're gonna let the dumplings cook. So what I'll do is I like to take a spatula of some sort, this one here will work, and scoop them out like this, okay? And we're gonna pull them, separate each one of them like that, and we're gonna put them in this pan over here. We'll get right back with you. All right, folks. We're pulling the chicken off, it cooled down, and we're pulling it off the bone. Look at all that pretty meat. Ain't that pretty? I remember my mama used to do this, and you know what? Some good eating after you got all the pieces of the meat out of these bones. Some of this bones is really good with a little bit of meat left on them. Man, put a little salt on it, that's some good eating. When I was a kid, I used to run to them bones after you'd pick that doggone meat off of them. Look at that, old pulley bone. We used to play with that, and whoever would break off, the other one would win. See that? The left person would have won, would have lost. But anyhow, a little game we used to play, break the pulley bone. Back in my days, we didn't have a lot to entertain us, so the old natural, ordinary things would entertain us. Nowadays, people got cell phones and everything else. Kids don't have the growing up this day and time that we had. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's different. That's all I can say. But anyhow, we pull the meat off the bones. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is my 6th day in straight not going fishing, and it's about to drive me crazy. I tell you, that fishing means so much to me. It keeps me going. If I didn't have fishing, I just don't believe life would be the same. Just sitting around the house. So if you don't have a passion, you need to find something to do. If you done got older, retired like me, find something to entertain you. Don't just waste away in the chair looking at TV. That's entertaining, but you need to do something. You need to get up and move. The more I sit, the more I hurt. So it's better for me to keep pushing and driving and, hey, push forward in life. No matter what happens to you, push forward in life. It means everything. You can't sit there and dwell over what's bad. You got to think positive and keep moving forward. And sometimes I have a hard time. Sometimes I find myself wanting to slide down and start feeling sorry for myself. I lost Miss Deborah, but I can't do that. I'll let it get the best of me, and I don't want it to beat me. So my mission in life now is to entertain and teach people how to fish, and do YouTube, and try to keep moving forward and contributing to society. That's the key. Not just reaping off society, contributing, giving something back. Everybody needs to give something back in their own way. Whatever they're good at, share. And that's the key, share. If I wouldn't start doing YouTube, I'd have went to my grave, nobody knowing my way of fishing. Now, it's a lot of people can go out and catch a mess of fish. I think so, because of what I've done, and it makes me feel good about myself. You got to feel good about yourself. It's important. And that's what I do. I feel good for sharing. And hopefully, it's helped some people, especially the ones that can't get up and go like they used to. And they can go fishing with me through my videos. That's important to me. All you people that used to go and can't go, the next best thing is being in the boat with the Old Fisherman. I can assure you that. I feel like when I look at myself fishing, I feel like I'm in the boat, and that's what we try to do. All right, we're gonna take this over here. See, we got the dumplings boiling right here now. See them? We need to turn it down some now. They probably they done. We need to turn the heat down. The dumplings they get done. We're gonna put this chicken back in there, and then we're gonna pour what? Coronation milk. I wish I had some Worcestershire. It really makes it better, but I don't have it. I thought I did, and I apologize. I don't have it. But we're gonna dump this chicken right in these dumplings and juice, like that. What we're gonna do. One other thing you could do with some of that juice, and I probably should have, is I'm gonna show you. My family used to make noodles, these egg dumplings noodles, these little noodles, right? Fine noodles, or you can get the thicker ones, the wider ones, and dump it in that juice, and it's really good eating also. Just another way to give you an idea of what you can do. But right there, we got a pot full of chicken and dumplings, folks. You talking about some good eating? Man, what I do, being by myself, I'll take quart bags after I eat tonight. Tomorrow, I'll dip out a quart bag full and put it in the freezer. When I don't want to cook one night, I go to the freezer, pull out one of them bags, put it in the microwave, put it on defrost, and then put it in a pot and warm it up. Just another way to make do and save in these days that everything's so expensive. So if you want something really good, you can shift through, go through this here to get the pieces of meat like that. And let me tell you, that's good too. So I'm not gonna waste this meat. I'm gonna eat the pieces off the edges while they cook it. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all y'all watching my videos, and I appreciate all the good comments. And if you haven't subscribed to the Old Fisherman, please do. It don't cost you anything. And when I put up a new video, hey, you'll know it. It'll notify you. So let's open the coronation milk. We got to have our milk opener, and it's in here somewhere. Okay. I like to use 2 cans. Might be overdoing it, and as expensive everything is, 2 cans is pretty expensive right now. But I like to put it in there, and that sweetens it up. Two cans. And of course, you probably have to add some salt to it and pepper. Well, we got a pot full of chicken and dumplings, which will make a lot. I like that juice. Man, that juice is so good. I don't put any thickening in my chicken and dumplings. You could. But I'll stir it up. Mix all that together. And then I'll turn the heat down and let it simmer a little bit in there and stir it ever so often. And then you got chicken and dumplings. The Old Fisherman family way. My mama was a great cook, and I learned a lot from her. Bless her soul. She's a good woman, hard worker, good woman. My daddy was like me, he loved to fish. We had a filling station. Mama would come down and run the filling station while Daddy would go fishing in the afternoons. Daddy would go bait trot lines, catch catfish, and hey, just old-fashioned living. That's where I come from. Country living. Wasn't a lot of people in Chapin at that time. Now, it's a whole different story. I'm scared to get on the highway now. But anyhow, we're gonna put a little salt in it. And we're gonna let that baby simmer real slow. We're gonna turn it down to low and let it simmer there for a few minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll get right back with you. All right, folks. Here we got some Turkey Hill tea, sweet tea, good stuff. And we got the kitchen kind of cleaned up. We getting there anyhow. And hey, we got a doggone chicken and dumpling ready to eat. We got a bowl waiting. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dip in this big bad boy, and we're gonna put some chicken and dumplings and the juice right in there. I got more chicken than I got dumplings. Might have should have made more dumplings. But anyhow, it'll be good. Chicken and dumplings, like I said, that juice really makes it. And if you want to, like tomorrow, you go to eat them again, put a little ketchup in them, make a little red tint to it. Folks, I'm telling you, that, my friend, is country eating at its finest. We're going to sit right here. We got our Old Fisherman cup right there. We got us on YouTube. I like to watch it on my big TV. And the Old Fisherman cup, and all we need now is a spoon. A spoon will get it done. So we're gonna walk around here and hopefully you can see me. I don't have anybody videoing. And we're gonna sit down here, folks, and we're gonna eat. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We got no company, but I'm gonna enjoy myself eating chicken and dumplings, my mama's way, and looking at the Old Fisherman on YouTube. Thanks for watching the Old Fisherman videos. God bless each and every one of you. Hey, and these chicken and dumplings are simply delicious. Hey, thanks for watching, and I hope you learn how to cook the Old Fisherman chicken and dumplings today. See you on the next video.